Everybody in this movie is low-key crazy, not low-key, high-key crazy. Hey guys, it's your girl Shine Shine, and today I just heard that Lisa from Blackpink, which is my all-time favorite group, made her acting debut in a movie, and it's called White Lotus. So I was like, I bet I'm gonna check it out. Why was I not getting what I was supposed to get? It was not expected at all. But I've watched like the first 3 episodes, and my girl Lisa is nowhere to be found.
So that was a lie.
I literally had to check and double check again if I downloaded the right movie, because I was like, maybe there's another White Lotus, and I downloaded that one instead. Because hey guys, this is editing me, and I just wanted to say that I realized that the White Lotus was actually a 3-season movie or series, and Lisa was featured on the 3rd season, and I had no idea, and I was just watching the 1st season that was released 2 years ago. So I'm so sorry. I just took note of that after filming this entire video. So we're just gonna pretend like she was supposed to be in the 1st season. Enjoy. Where is she? Like, I watched the movie for Lisa. Where is Lisa? Give me Lisa.
Seriously, what the fuck are you doing?
But anyways, welcome to my breakdown of the White Lotus, aka rich people behaving badly. Who's surprised? Not me. Me. We've got privilege, we've got microaggressions, a potential porn addict. What? And like 200 people I wouldn't mind if they just died in this movie. So let's get into it.
Be a fool, such an innocence, hers undistracted. Why do we fall in love?
I don't know what happened, but we're gonna find out. So episode 1 introduces us to a bunch of vacationers who are here to relax at the White Lotus. But girl, I'm gonna be honest with you, nobody even relaxed in that thing. And nobody got any relaxing done. Me in my house watching this movie was more relaxed than everybody in that place because tensions were high. Fists were flying. Okay, fists did not really fly, but fists would have flown if you let it. So today we're gonna break down each character. Half the time this movie did not make sense. I think I played this at like 1.5 speed at some point because I was like, is this not going to end? Are we still doing this? Why are you doing this now? Like, is this relevant to the movie? Like,
Stop it. Get some help.
so first off, we have Shane and Rachel. They're newlyweds. To sum them up in like as few words as possible, Shane is a spoiled rich white boy who thinks he's entitled to everything in her life because no one ever told him no as a toddler, and it led to him being such a man-child. Someone needs to explain that.
Presuming Mr. Shane Patton, Mr.
So, if this marriage does not end in a messy divorce and them dragging for custody over their one pet dog and a couch that someone bought that nobody likes but just wants to have it anyways, I don't know what to tell you. This movie is scrambling my brain cells. It is. She's also questioning like every life decision she's made up to this point. If it's day 1 of your honeymoon and you're wondering if you should be with this man, maybe you should not. I don't know, just a suggestion. There's Tanya. Well, someone needs to tell this woman to put down the wine. Please. In fact, I'm gonna tell you, put down the wine. It's giving alcoholic. She's chaotic, emotional, probably mentally unstable, and always just lugging around her mother's ashes like it's the latest Birkin. Girl, please, let's stop with that. Let's keep the ashes. Yeah, just keep the ashes. Let's start with that. She's basically if I have money but zero emotional stability came to life. We would have Tanya. And finally, we have the Mothbackers. Nicole's the girl boss CEO. You know, I'm all for women empowerment, but this one was low-key not it. I'm gonna be honest, I did not like this character. But moving on, Mark is her husband, who was having like a midlife existential crisis throughout this whole movie, or like the first 3 episodes that I watched about his manhood and what manhood is. Okay, whatever that is. And don't get me started on their daughter Olivia. Girl, Olivia is just Regina George in a different font, in a different time period, in worse outfits. That's just the difference. And her friend Paula, who just tagged along for the free vacation. Girl, I feel you, because if it was me that had a rich friend to suck dry, I would suck them dry. Do what you gotta do to get the bag. But like, they were just judging everyone throughout the whole show. When I say whole show, I just mean the first 3 episodes. Just take note of that, because I did not watch beyond that. I was drained, exhausted, physically, mentally, emotionally, every alley. So Paula was basically just here to judge everyone. I can't judge her though, because that's what I'm doing. I'm judging everyone in this movie. But that's besides the point. And then there's the son, Quinn. Quinn is like, to me, the weirdest character in this movie, because I don't really see this boy's points in this movie. If I'm being honest, if they took him away, nothing would really change about the movie. And this boy was like fapping 4 times a day. Someone needs to explain why he's doing this, and was low-key addicted to gaming and corn.
I'm gonna come.
Can we stop? Can we get some help? And the parents were just like there throughout this whole thing. They were like, oh, it's just Quinn being Quinn. Fapping the 3rd time today. That's just my son. We love him so much.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Girl, go get a psychiatrist. Go get some help for your son. Don't overseeing this hot mess of resorters, vacationers, whatever they are, is the hotel manager Armand. So at first glance, Armand seems all put together. He seems nice, well manicured, groomed, like everything a resort manager should be, period. But that statement did not age well. My thoughts on that man did not age well at all. Girl, tell me why this man was doing drugs in episode 3. This man was doing drugs, hitting on the resorters, trying to hook up with them. Excuse me? Excuse me? Let's calm down. Let's calm down with that. They gonna tell the boss and you gonna be fired. Don't you like your job? Well, I would not like that job either. The job sucks, but I mean, it pays the bills. He was so sick of this rich, pretentious people whining about every single inconvenience that this man was either gonna kill someone or kill himself at the end of this movie. That person that died in the beginning of this movie, I'm pretty sure it's Armand that killed this person, because Mans was not mentally stable anymore. He was gonna throw some hands. I'm just saying. Then there's our homegirl Lani. So Lani is the new trainee who's trying to, like, get work in the hotel. This is her first day and everything. But tell me why this girl is literally about to give birth in the hotel. Like, girl's not even planning on going to the hospital. She's like, I'ma hold the baby in. I'ma hold the baby in till I get off work. Girl, please, that's not how things work. Let's go to the hospital and give birth to our children. Let's not do this. So everyone arrives at the resort, and we see Tanya trying to book a massage with the masseuse, because she has like scoliosis or something. It's not important. It's literally not. Yeah. Next we cut to Shane, and Shane and Rachel just headed to their honeymoon suite, whatever it's pronounced. I'm calling it suite. So Shane and Rachel headed to their honeymoon suite, and it turns out they were not given the right suites. They were supposed to go to the honeymoon one, aka the pineapple suite. So they actually got the classic gray suite. Girl, this is the name of the suite. That's what they got instead of the right suite. So Shane, being the entitled rich as he is, he got pissed off. He was like, nobody can do me dirty like this. They must give me the right suite. Don't they know whose child I am? I'm a rich mafia CEO boss, and nobody can do me wrong. That's basically the energy it was giving. And Rachel was like, boy, calm your ass down. Calm your ass down. It's just a suite. We can still have an amazing honeymoon. This is an amazing suite. It has like a view of the ocean. It was literally an amazing suite. I don't know why this man was complaining. Rich people problems, I guess. So This man was basically throwing a hissy fit. He was like a bull charging at a red flag, but the red flag is the pineapple sweet, so he's a bull charging after the pineapple sweet. That's basically the analogy I'm gonna give for this. This man was not letting this thing go. Up to episode 3, where I stopped, this man had not gotten the sweets, and he was not planning on stopping until he got it. You'll see. The way I would have an alcohol flask beside me, every time I got annoyed, I would take a sip. But that means I would get drunk within the first 10 minutes because that's how obnoxious these people are. Like, within the first 20 minutes of this movie, I was like, girl, who acts like this? Who acts like this? Were y'all not raised properly? If I could file a noise complaint against my neighbors, I would at this point, because why is someone always saying something every 2.5 seconds? If it's not, yeah, sweet mama, it's somebody else talking about something. Yeah, sweet mama. Ta-da! So next we find out that Nicole is a control freak. Nicole is the wife, the moss backer, and she low-key might have OCD or something, just undiagnosed. She should go get it, like the trainee is in labor. What? You're in labor? Like, okay, and get this. She called her boyfriend. She was like, oh, hey, babe, I'm actually giving birth to the baby that we created together. And what do you think? I'm actually in labor right now. Man's is like, oh, you're in labor? You're in labor at the work? I think you should stay there and finish up the work before you come back and do your labor. And Man's was not like, I'm going to pick you up, I'm going to take you to the hospital. Nope. Man's was like, it's a good idea for you to stay and finish your work because they would not want to hire somebody who leaves on the first day just because they have to give birth. Like, man, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Your girlfriend is out here having a baby, pushing out a child, and you're like, you should probably stay for work. Your work is important. You need to put food on the table. If you don't get your ass up and go work by yourself, crusty ass nigga.
Wow! How did they think that was okay to even put it in the game? I'm so sick of this company. The trash!
This man has never been told no in his life. I tell you that with full confidence. With my full chest, I tell you this man has never been told no in his life. Armand is like, you can't have the room, sorry, it's already booked. And he's like, fine, this won't be the last time you hear of me. Whatever.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Next, we're flashed with some extremely unexpected, unwarranted, unneeded, unnecessary nudity that I wish they took out from that movie. I had to literally close my laptop. I was like, I hope nobody saw this right now because I would not be able to explain myself. Why was this there? Anyways, moving past that. So Mark is like, oh my gosh, my balls are getting bigger. Not in that way. He's like, oh, it's getting bigger. He must have testicular cancer. Man's not you diagnosing yourself out of nowhere. So it turns out he took a test the day before he came to this Bora Bora ass resort. Sorry, White Lotus. So he took a test and he's waiting for the results. And this man has already concluded that he has cancer. Whatever. Because apparently his dad had cancer and died of cancer. So he's like, oh, it must be cancer. Nicole's like, I don't really care. It's not cancer, but I don't really care. She's like, boy, stop being so dramatic. I have the corporate world to save. Not this nonsense. Need we remind you that he's your husband, Nicole? I don't think you would want him to die. I hope. And Tanya heads out to the massage parlor because my girl was promised a massage. She's like, oh hey, when am I getting my massage? And Belinda, who is the head masseuse, is like, oh sorry, all our masseuses are a bit busy right now. They're booked for the rest of the day, but I can give you a consultation though. She's like, girl, I did not ask for a consultation. I wanted a massage. You know that nobody has been told no in this vacation. Like, everybody's just so used to getting their way. They're always pushy, always finicky about things. But we digress. So she goes and she's like, where's my massage? And she's like, I can give you a consultation. She's like, is that gonna make me feel better? Is that gonna help my scoliosis? I don't know if it's scoliosis, but that's what I'm calling it for this movie. So is it gonna help my scoliosis? She's like, we're gonna see, it's gonna help. She's like, I bet, let's do it. So they head out to the room, and tell me why this is not giving massage, why it's giving cult rituals. This woman was out here casting spells, giving potions, like, Girl, is this a massage or what? Is this an initiation? And Quinn decides to go for some snorkeling. You know, Mark thinks he has cancer. He wants to do some father-son bonding time because this time was around the time his own dad died, like when he was around Quinn's age. So he's like, oh, maybe I'm gonna die, so I have to bond with my son so he'll remember me as a great legacy. Whatever that's supposed to be. So he's like, oh, hey, come, let's go snorkeling. His son's like, I want to play League of Legends, but okay, whatever you say, Dad, because you're the one paying the phone bills. So they head out, put on their uniforms, their snorkeling outfits, whatever. Okay, everything's Gucci. They head out to the waters. So they're out in the water, and this man is just looking at his pee-pee. Like, he's not even attempting to snorkel. Whatever snorkeling entails, I'm not a rich person, so I don't do these white rich things, please. So I don't know what snorkeling entails. I think it's looking at fish, because I just think that. So he was not doing any snorkeling, and his son was just like, Dad, what you doing? Why are you staring at that? And his dad had the most mature reaction to that ever. Yes, he ran away like a 5-year-old boy who touched a girl he thought had cootie. Next we have Olivia and Paula. So they out there, like their family's having dinner and they're out here vaping. Okay, vaping is not good for your health, but who am I to judge? So they out there vaping, and next thing we know, Paula is looking at this waiter server guy, and she's like making eyes with him. It's giving whatever. So that's my rendition of what happened. That is my rendition. So Olivia's like, hey, why are you looking at that dude? Are you interested in him? Are you checking him out? She's like, no, I'm not interested in him. I was not looking at anybody. You don't have any proof, period. So Olivia's like, okay, calm down. I was not accusing you. Let's chill. So Olivia's like, in fact, I'm gonna head out. She knows something is sus, so she heads out. And Paula is still out there making eyes with Mr. Waiter guy. Girl. The end of my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you loved it. If you do, come around to my channel again. I'll have another video, hopefully. It's exam season, so I make zero promises, but I will try to make another video soon. If this one gets 100 views, I'm gonna just say 100 views because this is my very first video and I don't know how it's gonna turn out on the YouTube algorithm. So I love y'all. Bye.
Be a fool, such a nonsense. Hers and this red